back to Varsity News on the Newfane Sports Network. Our school season is about to be here, and that means our fall athletes have begun to practice. And we figured that we'd check in with some of our fall coaches to get a little bit of a preview of their squad for the upcoming season. To my right is Coach Little, to my left is Coach Forney. The coaches, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Now, they're both first-year coaches, but from what I understand, Coach, this is not your first time on the soccer pitch as a coach. Can you give us a little bit about your background and your experience coaching soccer?
Well, I've been coaching youth soccer since 1988. And I've coached at various levels for different clubs, basically following my kids through the soccer experience. I've been coaching high school soccer since 2008 at Lewis and Porter High School, at both the boys and girls side. Last 7 years on the girls side.
So, Coach Little, you're just starting out your coaching journey. Tell us how the first week has gone for you.
Really well. As being a first-time coach, I'm learning a lot, and also getting to use some of my skills as I was a player before as well. So it's going well.
Awesome. So, and when approaching the interview, I learned that it is like a co-coaching experience. Right. How did that come about?
How did it come about? Well, when I did apply, I was told that there was already a candidate who they were considering, and I was asked if I would consider mentoring that candidate, and it would be a co-coaching role, which I just thought was great. There's nothing better than having somebody else, especially somebody with experience, to bounce ideas off of.
Yeah, I know me personally, I have a very experienced assistant coach on my staff, and it has helped us out tremendously the last 12 years or so. How has it helped you out at the beginning of this season, having Skip here on your side?
Yeah, it's helped tremendously, knowing all the logistics of how things work, when to do certain drills, when to, how often and everything like that. So it's been good to just, also bounce ideas off as well, and it's been nice.
Okay,
so, I know the girls were pretty active in the summer. What were you doing to prepare for the season here?
Well, the first thing we did, we had a preseason meeting the very last day of school, I believe it was, Kate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where we introduced ourselves to the girls. We ran a fitness program in the week of July, 4 days a week, and we had pretty good turnout. We're hoping for a better turnout next year, but girls didn't necessarily know us. Then we ran a soccer camp. We had an excellent turnout for that. The first week of August, 4 days I believe it was, and that was fantastic. Great participation by the girls, lots of great effort, got to meet some nice people, and I think it showed because we had a very good turnout for tryouts this year.
So 4 days into practice now, what would you say is the strength of the team so far?
I love the girls' unity and camaraderie, and I think that's really important to work together as a team. They're all friends, so I think that's very helpful with doing practices, making sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah, it's certainly important, team chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, let's start with you. Who are some players that are going to play a big role for the team this year?
Well, we've got quite a few fantastic athletes to begin with, but we have some soccer players, I think, who are positioned to have a breakout season. Stephanie Chunko, I think, is one as a sophomore, I believe she is, and she's really stepped up. Her sister Anna, who was our leading scorer last year, from what I understand, is injured right now, but should be back by about the middle of the season, hopefully. So that's fantastic. We have 2 outstanding goalkeeper prospects, and I'm really happy with our captains. Brianna Mahalik and Cameron Stopa shown real leadership, working really hard out there in trying to put into effect the concepts that we're trying to teach. Mallory Schultz is another fantastic kid. I could name all of them, to be honest with you. They're just nice kids. Everybody's working hard. I'm really excited about the season.
Excellent. Looks like we're in for some big things. How about some players that are really coachable, that have really been busting it in practice, that might go unnoticed?
Yeah, so I've been primarily working with the keepers, the goalies, And I'm very impressed with the work that they've been putting in to make themselves better. Bailey Patzik and we have Samantha Tate, both of our goalie keepers. Bailey is, I believe she's a 9th grader, and she's shown so much, she pushes herself, which is great. And I think, to have her for another 4 years or 3 years after this is awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. Young talent. We'll
Mhm,
take it.
mhm.
Now, both of you are new to the league, but
Right.
can you give us a little bit of preview about some teams to beat, maybe that are on the top? What do you think, Coach?
Well, Roy Hart is always tough. I've played against Roy Hart as a coach, coached against Roy Hart as a coach with Newport and Wilson as well. Wilson is always fun to play against. I'm not that familiar with Medina, Albion, Akron, and is that it?
Does Barker have a squad?
Barker does not have a
does
squad,
not,
no.
no.
So I'm not familiar with those other teams, but I expect it's going to be a tough league,
Mhm.
and we're really looking forward to the competition.
And if you could encourage some of our fans to come out to any of the big games, I mean, Coach mentioned the Roy Hart game, but any other teams that you're thinking about?
Yeah, I mean, realistically, all of them would be great. We could always use some, Newfane Panther spirit. Our home games would probably be the best ones to come to because, home team, go.
Yeah, when's our home opener?
Home opener is Friday, September 1st, on a non-league game against Kenmore East.
All right. Well, coaches, we wish you the best of the luck. Sounds
Thanks.
like we could have a pretty exciting season. Thanks for coming on the show.
Forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.